Welcome to Woody's Hiking Bike. I'm Woody. Well, I'm Andrew Wood, but when I was in the military, I got the nickname Woody because that's my last name. That's what they do to you in service. So, I have no idea why you clicked on this. Probably because you see a weird dude sitting on what looks to be a weird swing, and that's what I'm doing. So, I'm posting videos to capture my life. No, not one bit. Um, I'm doing it as a form of habit to build habits. So I've always wanted to do it since I saw everybody doing theirs a few years ago. When I hiked the AT in '04, yeah, nobody had camera. Nobody cared. Nobody's like, oh, we're going to share this restaurant. Like, no. It was, take your photos and that's all you got. Since then, I did my time in the service, which allowed me to take time off and have free money to be able to hike out Pacific Crest, hike parts of the Great Divide, parts of the Continental Divide. So I had a lot of fun. I still go hiking, but now it's me and the kids going 10 to 15 miles, like in 2 days, with a sleep with a night out. I'll go out by myself sometimes and do 30, 40, 2, 3 day trips. Luckily for me, I live in Georgia and there's a lot of good hiking here in Georgia. And it's not far to go. Hit the Florida Trail, the Alabama trails, Penhody, uh, going up to see Great Smokies in North Carolina. Yeah, we can hit everything down here in the southeast, usually within 6, 7 hour drive. There are a few trails that I want to do that are outside of that, but it's still all East Coast. I'm not going out West Coast, not until I retire. And hiking is my retirement plan. I'm just gonna hike. But married, wife, couple kids, 3 to be exact. I own and operate a small business, so being consistent with that may help me be consistent with this. I'm a gear junkie, so I'm going to do a lot of gear videos way up front. But I am not a, how do you say it, high dollar gear junkie. I'm a trained seamstress, so I do make a lot of my own gear. My hammocks, my tarps, things like that, I just go ahead and make myself. I order material, I sit at my sewing machine, figure it out. Rip Stop by the Roll helped teach me a bunch of stuff. But you're going to get a lot of my gear. You're going to get a couple trips. I want to do some coming up pretty close. My kids are in Scouts, which means I'm in Scouts, which means I'm outdoors a lot. Oh, I'm going to go do some of this myself. I love it. But videos will get better. I'll figure out some of this stuff. But currently, I'm working off an Samsung S7 that one of my old jobs gave to me, and then I got to keep it when I left. Other than that, I do carry, when I go out hiking, of course, every day, I carry my phone, it's A10. Then carry the S7 because I like the video quality on it and the battery's a little bit better. It's going to be hard for me because I like podcasts and music while I hike. So being able to put stuff up without having that stuff on, like coming out here just to make this intro video, I had to leave and it had to consciously think, yo, I got to leave, like, it's just me in my head talking to a camera. It's a little different what I'm used to. Sitting on video conferences, it's me talking and teaching other people. But I will get started on doing more videos. I hope to do 2 to 3 a week just to like boost content while I'm getting started. And I've got the gear to do it. I've got gear from when I was a kid starting out hiking, and I'm getting ready to order the lightest sleeping bag I've ever owned. And it'll be great. Plus, it's good down to 32 degrees. So it'll work in my hammock because it's not necessarily a full sleeping bag, but it's a quilt. So that'll be coming out whenever that gets here. Yeah, that's about it. I'm Andrew. This is Woody's Hike and Bike. I've got a blog that accompanies this where I post a lot of randomness that just pops in my head. So, got the blog to accompany the YouTube, which will accompany with actually being able to get out and go do videos on purpose. So I can talk to my wife and let me go camping more. Hey, I'll take the kids, we're going camping, I'll do YouTube stuff. Yeah. But, first thing I'll do, I had planned on taking the early part of the year off and doing a small section of the AT. So I'll go through what I would have carried this year. Starting out, I would have started out in late February if it wasn't for Corona. But Corona happened and I didn't go. So I'll do what my AT gearless video would have been. Because I was feeling like get on the trail and then start like halfway in. Like, yeah. I mean, I bought extra cameras, batteries, all that kind of stuff. But now I'm sitting here doing it on a phone. I don't know if I'll do the nature photography as part of this, but I do have a Canon R and love doing nature photography. Go out with some friends, go hiking at some of the local mills and waterfalls and do a lot of photography like that. I don't know all the YouTube stuff yet, so hopefully I don't get flagged, banned, and kicked off for not knowing what's going on. But got to do that YouTube Creator Studio. Got to learn it. Got to get that right. So this is already a 7-minute long intro, and I haven't really told you anything. So we'll get into gear, my background, which I'm an open book because I own a company. I'm on the internet everywhere. So hit me up if you find out how. Other than that, this will end the intro video. We'll get into kind of gear stuff, how I plan hikes, because I'm a planner. I mean, I'm 6 weeks, month out for a 2-day trip, just one night, just planning every detail. Well, that's because I take kids, so I've got to know everything, got to have everything. My gear lists are a little different because I do plan to have kids and their needs most of the time. Usually ends up being like maybe 10-12 ounces that I carry for them. Other than that, they're almost big enough to carry all their own gear. So let's actually end it there. Y'all have a nice one.